Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's session, we learn about next chapter in literature, chapter 3, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read by Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy was born in 1950 in Karnataka, an MTech in computer science. She teaches computer science to postgraduate students and is also the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation and a member of public healthcare projects of the Gates Foundation. She has written novels, technical books, travelogues, and collections of short stories. Her book, Wise and Otherwise, has been translated into 13 Indian languages. How I Taught My Grandmother to Read is from her first book of stories for children. In this story, Sudha Murthy describes the determined efforts of an illiterate old lady, Krish Takka, to make herself literate. She decided to read a novel on her own. The grandmother set the deadline and achieved the target next to impossible within the time set for it. To know more about it, let's just begin the chapter. When I was a girl of about 12, I used to stay in a village in North Karnataka with my grandparents. In those days, the transport system was not very good, so we used to get the morning paper only in the afternoon. All of us would wait eagerly for the bus which used to come with the papers, weekly magazines, and the post. So it's clear from here that the narrator was a girl of about 12. She used to stay in a village in North Karnataka with her grandparents. So children, उस टाइम पे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन फैसिलिटीज़ इतनी अच्छी नहीं थी, so they used to get the morning paper in the afternoon. So they would wait eagerly for the bus that is used to come with the papers, weekly magazines, and the post. Children, at that time, Triveni was a very popular writer in the Kannada language. She was a wonderful writer. Her style was easy to read and quite convincing. Her stories dealt with a complex problem in the lives of common people. One of her novels, Kashi Yatre, was appearing as a serial in the Kannada weekly Karma Veera. It was the story of an old lady who desired to go to Kashi to worship Lord Vishveshwara. The narrator's grandmother never went to school, hence she couldn't read or write. Every Wednesday, the magazine Karamveer would come. The grandmother would ask her 12-year-old granddaughter to read the next episode of the story to her. She would listen to her with the greatest concentration. During that time, she would forget all her work. Later, she could repeat the entire text by heart. The grandmother too never went to Kashi. She identified herself with the heroine of the novel. After listening to the next episode of Kashi Yatre, she would join her friends at the temple courtyard. There, she would discuss the latest episode with her friends, where the children would also gather to play hide and seek. So what happened next, children? Once Sudha Murthy went for a wedding with her cousins to a neighboring village. वो कुछ दिनों के लिए वहाँ पे जाती है. But she stayed there for a week. And when she returned to her village, she saw her grandmother in tears. So she asked her, Avva, is everything alright? She used to call her Avva, which means mother in Kannada. That time she didn't say a word. But in the night, after dinner, they were sleeping in the open terrace of the house. It was a summer night and there was a full moon. So what happened, children? Her grandmother sat next beside her and touched her forehead. So Sudha Murthy asked her, "What's the matter, Avva?" Avva said, "When I was a young girl, I lost my mother. There was nobody to look after and guide me. जब वो छोटी थी, she lost her mother, और उनकी देखभाल करने वाला कोई भी नहीं था. Further, she said, my father was a busy man and got married again. In those days, people never considered education essential for girls. उस टाइम पे लोग ज़रूरी नहीं समझते थे कि गर्ल्स को स्कूल भेजें. So, I never went to school. I got married very young and had children. और बाद में मैं और बिजी हो गई because I had grandchildren and always felt so much happiness in cooking and feeding all of them. So from that day, I decided that my children and grandchildren would study well. Sudha Murthy नहीं समझ पा रही थी why her 62-year-old grandmother was telling her all this in the middle of the night. But she knew that she loved her immensely and there had to be some reason why she was talking like this. So she said, Avva, don't cry. What's the matter? Can I help you in any way? So her grandmother said, yes, I need your help. You know, when you were away, Karmavira came as usual. I opened the magazine but could not understand anything that was written there. For the first time, I felt so much dependent and helpless. I waited eagerly for you to return. I thought you would come quickly and read to me. I even thought of going to the village and asking you to read for me. And I could have asked somebody in this village, but I was too embarrassed to do so. We are well off, but of what use is money when I cannot be independent? उस पैसे का क्या करना जब मैं independent ही feel ना करूं? So I have decided to learn the Kannada alphabet from tomorrow onwards. And I will work very hard. I will keep Saraswati Puja day during Dashera as the deadline. That day, I should be able to read a novel on my own. I want to be independent. Then her granddaughter asked, Avva, at the age of 62, you want to learn the alphabet? आपके बाल सफ़ेद हो चुके हैं. Your hands are wrinkled. You wear spectacles. And you work so much in the kitchen. And then her grandmother replied, if you are determined, you can overcome any obstacles. I will work harder than anybody, but I will do it. For learning, there is no age bar. The next day onwards, the narrator started her tuition. The grandmother was a wonderful student. She did amazing work. She would read, repeat, write, and recite. The narrator was her only teacher. The grandmother was her first student. Grandmother reads Kashi Yatre on her own. The Dashera festival came as usual. The novel Kashi Yatre had been published by that time. The narrator secretly bought a copy of the novel. The grandmother called her granddaughter to the puja place and made her sit down on a stool. She gave her a gift of a frock material. Then the grandmother did something unusual. You know what was that? She bent down and touched the feet of her granddaughter. Then the narrator was taken aback. Means वो surprise हो गई. Because usually क्या होता है children? छोटे बड़ों के पैर छूते हैं, right? Then her grandmother told her that today I am touching the feet of my teacher, not my granddaughter. A teacher who taught me so well that I can read any novel confidently in such a short time. She further added, a teacher should be respected irrespective of the gender and age. And then she opened the novel and read the title Kashi Yatre by Triveni. The grandmother had passed with flying colors. I hope this chapter is clear to everyone. Thank you.